continuation with the previous video where I discussed about class apes, in this video we'll talk about the characteristics of class Mammalia. The name Mammalia is derived from the Latin term mamma. Mamma means a breast or a mammary gland. So these are the organisms which consisting of breast or mammary gland that produces milk to nourish the young one. Or the organism which consisting of breast or mammary gland all are placed under a single class, that is class Mammalia. So these organisms consisting of mammary gland that produces milk to nourish the young one. As you all know, class Mammalia is the highest group in the animal kingdom, or mammals are placed at the top of kingdom Animalia. Where these organisms are present then? These organisms are present almost everywhere, or mammals shows diverse habitat. They are present in the colder condition like polar ice cap. Even they are present in the high temperature regions like a desert. Most of the species are present in mountain, forest, grasslands, etc. Whereas some species are present even in the dark caves, and some species are even present in the aquatic medium. So you can tell that mammals present almost everywhere, or they shows diverse habitat. So that is about the habitat of a class Mammalia. These organisms are homeothermous in nature, or they are warm-blooded animals, or they are endothermous in nature. What do you mean by warm-blooded animals? These organisms have the ability to regulate their own body temperature, or they can maintain constant body temperature. That's why they are called as homeothermous, or a warm-blooded animals, or they are ectothermous in nature. As I already told, having mammary gland is a unique or important character of a class Mammalia. So all species of mammals have mammary gland, which is a modified sweat gland. So mammary gland is a modified sweat gland that produces milk to nourish the young one. So female produces milk after giving birth to young one, or after giving birth to young one, the mammary gland of the female start to produce milk to nourish the young one. That's why female in the case of class Mammalia shows parental care by feeding the milk that are produced in the mammary gland, which is an important or unique character of class Mammalia. The body of this organism is covered by glandular skin. What do you mean by glandular skin? The skin consisting of numerous glands. So body of this organism is covered by glandular skin, which consisting of numerous hair that forms a exoskeleton in the case of class Mammalia. So the main exoskeleton in class Mammalia is hair that are present on the glandular skin. Other than the hair, they have other exoskeleton which includes claws, nails, hooves, horns, depends on the species. So they have other exoskeleton like claws, nails, hooves, horns, etc. which depends on the species. So exoskeleton in the case of class Mammalia includes hairs, claws, nails, hooves, horns, etc. So that is about the exoskeleton. What about endoskeleton? As you all know, they have bony endoskeleton, or endoskeleton made up of bones. So that is about the exoskeleton and the endoskeleton. As you all know, class Mammalia is a part of superclass Tetrapoda. That's why they have two pairs of limbs or four limbs. And these four limbs are usually pentadactylous in nature. What do you mean by pentadactylous? Having 5 separate digits. So most of the species have pentadactylous limbs, whereas the number of digits depends on the species. These two pairs of limbs or four limbs perform different function depends on the species, like walking, running, climbing, swimming, flying, burrowing, etc. So four limbs or two pairs of limbs perform different function depends on the species. These organisms have a well-developed eye with the movable eyelids, which is an important character of class Mammalia. So they have well-developed eyes with the movable eyelids. Even the ear in the case of class Mammalia is well-developed. So this well-developed ear have external ear or pinnae. What do you mean by pinnae? It is a fleshy outgrowth. So ears have this external ear or pinnae, which is an important character of class Mammalia. If we talk about the different organ system in the case of Mammalia, first one is digestive system. Digestive system is well developed and it is complete in the case of class Mammalia. And the digestive system starts with the mouth. The mouth cavity consisting of different types of salivary gland, which is an important character. So mouth cavity consisting of different types of salivary gland, and they have strong jaws which consisting of different types of teeth like canine, incisor, molar, etc. So jaws have different types of teeth. If we talk about the stomach, in most of the species they have simple stomach, whereas in some species the stomach is chambered, like 2 or 3 chambered in some of the species. So in most of the species they have simple stomach, whereas some species have a chambered stomach. So that is about the digestive system. If we talk about the circulatory system, they have 4 chambered heart, that is 2 auricle and 2 ventricle. So because of the presence of 4 chambered heart, they shows complete double circulation. So circulation in the case of class Mammalia is double circulation. That is about the circulatory system. If we talk about the respiratory system, they are lung breather, or they respire with the help of lungs. If we talk about the reproductive system, they reproduce by sexual method, sexes are separate, fertilization is internal, and most of the species are viviparous in nature, whereas some species is oviparous in nature. And the development is direct without any larval stages. If we talk about the examples of class Mammalia, examples of oviparous species is Ornithorhynchus, which is commonly called as a platypus. And the examples of viviparous includes Canis, that is dog, Felis, which includes cat, Rattus, which includes rat, Elephas, which includes elephant, Delphinus, which includes common dolphin, Camellus, which includes camel, Macropus, which includes kangaroo, Equus, that includes horse, Pteropus, which includes flying fox, Balaenoptera, which includes blue whale, Macaca, which includes monkey, Panthera ileo, which is commonly called as lion, Panthera tigris, which is commonly called as tiger. So that is all about the characteristics and examples of class Mammalia. I hope this video is useful. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.